Dear students, this is Sister Sheila. And now we are going to learn exercise 3.4, question number 1, second subdivision. Solve x minus 4 into x minus 7 into x minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 16. Now we are going to rearrange the given factors. As I explained in the previous question, we have to check the totals, and if the totals are equal, and accordingly we can group the factors. So here I wrote here x minus 4 into x minus 2, x minus 7 into x plus 1 minus 16 is equal to 0. Because when you check with the total here, minus 6, minus 4 and minus 2, if you add, you are getting minus 6. The same way here when you add, minus 7 plus 1 will become minus 6. So that's why we have written the group the terms, the factors like this. Next we are going to multiply the factors. X into x will become x square. X into minus 2 is a minus 2x. Minus 4 into x is a minus 4x. Minus 4 into minus 2 is a plus 8. The same way here we are going to multiply these two factors. X into x, x square. X into 1 is x plus x. And minus 7 into x will become minus 7x. Minus 7 into 1 will become minus 7. Minus 16 is equal to 0. Now we are going to collect the like terms and simplify this one. Here minus 2x minus 4x will become minus 6x. So we got x square minus 6x plus 8. Here also if you simplify these like terms, here we are getting this is a plus x minus 7x. And it will become minus 6x here. So we got x square minus 6x minus 7 minus 16 is equal to 0. Next we are going to assume we are going to replace in the place of x square minus 6x as a y. So if we substitute here in the place of x square minus 6x equal to y, and we are getting y plus 8 into y minus 7 minus 16 is equal to 0. Now we are going to multiply these two factors. If you multiply them, y into y will become y square. Y into minus 7 will become minus 7y. 8 into y will become plus 8y. Plus 8 into minus 7 will become minus 56. Minus 16 is equal to 0. Again, if you simplify this equation, we are getting minus 7y plus 8y will become plus y. And here both are having the same sign, we have to add and put their sign. So we are getting y square plus y minus 72 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We have to factorize this. Here the product is minus 72, sum is 1. Here there is no coefficient, means the coefficient is supposed to be 1 here. That is the sum here. Now the two numbers we have to find out, the two numbers supposed to be plus 9 and minus 8, because if you multiply these two we are getting minus 72, if you add these two we are getting the sum is 1. So the two numbers we can write them as a factors here, y plus 9 into this is a y minus 8 is equal to 0. Now this y plus 8 into so y plus 9 into y minus 8 is equal to 0. In the place of y we are going to replace, because in the beginning we have taken in the place of x square minus 6x we substituted y. Now we are going to replace with that. In the place of y, if we substitute x square minus 6x plus 9, here also in the place of y, x square minus 6x, here there is a minus 8 is equal to 0. Now this each factors we are going to equal with 0. If we equal with 0, this is one quadratic equation. Here the product is a 9, the sum is a minus 6. The two numbers supposed to be minus 3. So we can write them as the factors here. X minus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. If we equal with 0, we are getting x minus 3 is equal to 0, which implies x equal to 3. Again one more x minus 3 is equal to 0, which implies x equal to 3. Now we got the two values for x. Next we are going to, again we are going to equal this another factor. This is another factor with 0. And this is another quadratic equation. Here we cannot use the factor method to factorize this quadratic equation. So we are going to use the formula method. Okay, the value of a is equal to 1, that is x square coefficient is a 1, and value of b is a minus 6 and value of c is a minus 8. The formula is here to find out the value of x minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now the value of b, if you substitute, is a minus 6 plus or minus square root of b square is minus 6 the whole square, minus 4 into value of a is a 1 into value of c is a minus 8 divided by 2a is nothing but 2 into 1. Now if you simplify, 6 plus or minus square root of 36 plus 32 divided by 2 is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of 68 divided by 2. So here we got the value of x is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of 68 divided by 2. Now this 6 plus or minus square root of 68 we can write as the factors here, that is 17 into 4. 17 into 4 is a 68 and divided by 2. Now the square root of 4 will become 2. So just I put the square root of 13, we cannot take the square root, so the square root will be there. And square root of 4 will become 2. So we got x equal to 6 plus or minus 2 square root of 17 divided by 2. Now for these two terms, 2 is the common if you take it out. And this 6 will become 3 plus or minus. Here also 2 we took it out. Here the remaining will be square root of 17 divided by 2. Now this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. Now we are getting the x value is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of 17. Therefore, the values of x we obtain. Now the values are the previous quadratic equation we found out the x value is a 3. Now we found out that x value is 3 plus square root of 17, 3 minus square root of 17. These are the four values of x.